Texas Tech has been off since Monday. The big news for the Red Raiders, they've been banged up a little bit, but two key players that have missed time recently are back for Grant McCasland and Texas Tech. Darian Williams, Chance McMillan starting today for the Red Raiders. KJ Adams attacks the basket for Kansas.
Well, where KJ Adams is as good as anybody is in those short roll situations. The defense miscommunicated, give up an easy dunk. Grant McCasland told us how important it was for Texas Tech to play at 100 right away. Got to get out, got to stay out if you're going to try to win a game in this building.
Kerwin Walton nails a three, and Texas Tech breaks the seal. Hunter Dickinson against JT Toppin. And he gets the roll, and Kansas seesaws in front. There is Toppin down low. With the left hand, JT Toppin. KJ Adams underneath in the kick out. Rylan Griffin, three! And the rebound, here comes Kansas and DeJuan Harris Jr. Attacking the basket, and the lay-in, Zeke Mayo. The pick and roll, Dickinson, and the follow by KJ Adams Jr.
They have scored in this game, have all come in the paint. It's been capped off by a 7-0 run. KJ Adams doing a great job getting on the offensive glass. And for Texas, Kansas doing an excellent job competing and fighting over screens.
JT Toppin, three. 21-7 overall, 12-5 in the Big 12. Right now sitting in third as a three, and the stroke from Chance McMillan ties the game. The extra pass, good recovery though by Kansas. Still 12 to shoot. Kevin Overton missing from deep, and the offensive rebound and the putback by JT Toppin.
For Kansas, because of good offense by Texas Tech, allowing their defense to get back and get set.
Left open on the wing. Kevin Overton drains a three. Timeout, Kansas.
You need and staying within those parameters for each individual player. He meets with his players as much as, oh my goodness.
Christian Anderson from way out there.
Ball movement and elite level skill making. One of the best freshmen in the country. 5 different players. Roxy, I just need to digest that one for a second.
Hunter Dickinson, the offensive rebound and the putback for the Jayhawks.
What he needs to do to be successful and the improvement over the course of the year, that steady improvement is a big part of why they have success.
Steal by DeJuan Harris Jr. Flory Badunga. And the rebound, Kansas looking to get out and run. The lob, Flory Badunga underneath. And he drops it in with the left hand.
Out in transition. Look at how spread out the floor is. The pass wasn't that great, but Badunga does a nice job spinning off the defense of Walton.
As Texas Tech is scoreless for about 4 minutes. JT Toppin ends the drought for the Red Raiders. He has 9.
Help side defense that time by Toppin to cut him off.
All away corner three missed by Zeke Mayo, but kept alive by the Jayhawks, and Hunter Dickinson off the window. Dickinson has it stripped by Chance McMillan. Racing up the floor, Texas Tech, McMillan to the bucket, flips it up and in. JT Toppin, the floater.
Short roll again. I get right back to Toppin setting the on-ball screen. Here he is.
In the paint, Toppin down low again. He's got 13.
The on-ball screen. This is the one where you get the roll right to the center of the paint. You got room to operate, turn to his left. Force them to have to adjust defensively, and then you're going to get a kick-out three off of it.
What would you do defensively to try to limit Toppin's looks as Rylan Griffin nails a three for the Jayhawks?
Watch on the screen. This good job, much better job that time fighting over the top.
But Christian Anderson makes Kansas pay for it with his second three.
So comfortable. This time you try to take the roll away. Watch the way the defense goes underneath. They tag a little bit longer with Toppin. Look at the way they attack.
Badunga going inside, and
That's
Badunga's got 6.
Play. I mean, Badunga goes and sets the screen.
JT Toppin drives, but then missed inside, got it back. He was inbounds and reestablished himself, and then JT Toppin again for Texas Tech.
They haven't brought him in that screen situation yet.
Toppin with some space and a three. 18 for Toppin.
That's his second three.
In the lane. And DeJuan Harris Jr. his first points of the afternoon. Darian Williams looking to back in against David Coit. And a turnaround rattles in for Darian Williams.
Coit too small to match up.
Probably longer than we anticipated. Christian Anderson,
So
three! Largest lead for Texas Tech.
Roxy, he's a pro for Texas Tech. He's going to shoot it.
And he's going to make it. Another three. That's 4 first-half threes for Anderson.
Keep the freshman in his first trip to Allen Fieldhouse, making it feel like home.
Kevin Connors, Malcolm Huckabee in the studio. Going right inside to Darian Williams. The ball movement leads to an open three. The 11th made three for Texas Tech. Largest lead for the Red Raiders.
Good ball movement, the extra pass.
The lob to KJ Adams, who finishes at the rim.
You have to value every single possession and execute the way that you need to.
And it crawls in for DeJuan Harris Jr. And here come the Jayhawks countering.
Out of control. Outside of the first possession, Texas Tech has not done a great job.
Rylan Griffin, three. Timeout, Red Raiders. The game, a 9-0 run for the Jayhawks.
Yep, stacking poor offensive possessions back to back. Griffin hits the three.
Zigzagging into the lane, Harris. KJ Adams Jr. gets to the bucket, and we've got a three-point game. True road games, including wins at extremely difficult places to play like Houston, BYU, as KJ Adams knocked down and one for the Jayhawks.
In the first half, Bill Self has put KJ Adams in areas where he knows he can be effective as a scorer. The late closeout showing over the top of the screen that Hunter Dickinson.
Williams backing it down. Across to JT Toppin, who lays it in.
Just a beautiful pass.
Right now.
Watch Toppin on the left-hand side of your screen as the defense starts to go over. Badunga clears out that space, but it's the ease of the catch and there's no movement on this possession.
Tough step back by Williams and the high arcer for Darian Williams.
Fouls on JT Toppin with 12 minutes left to go in what is a 2-possession game. Buckle up. They haven't given him a lot of opportunities to curl that, turn that corner and get downhill or get a clean look from three.
Hunter Dickinson on the block, using that left hand.
Lean back into it. It happened right after the shot was made. A good post up by Dickinson. And as you see him just kind of go through, like he comes back down the floor, he's just grabbing it, like a little bit like a stinger. It's easier for Williams to bang against Rylan Griffin in that position than it is KJ Adams.
And Griffin hangs, looking for contact. The hustle by KJ Adams keeps it alive for the Jayhawks.
You attack this, he's got 4 fouls.
Hunter Dickinson over the right shoulder with the left hand, and it's a 2-point game.
Just 1 for 12 from 3 here in the second half.
For the lead, David Coit. And the answer from Elijah Hawkins.
That's a matchup you can go and attack.
Elijah Hawkins again from deep. After he was quiet all day. David Coit short on the 3, but the long rebound.
What a tap.
Christian Anderson ahead, and the easy lay-in for Elijah Hawkins.
That is such a smart play.
But Kansas will take the ball. DeJuan Harris Jr. falling away. The kiss off the window from Harris.
You don't need to take it with about 19 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
11 rebounds now for Adams. Here's Adams inside, and KJ Adams banks it in. 5 to shoot. Darian Williams. Christian Anderson, corner 3 for Texas Tech. The steal. Here comes KJ Adams, a 4-on-1. The lob down.
Oh, my.
8 against the Red Raiders.
I want Darian Williams taking the shot.
Here he is. Lines up a 3. Chance McMillan way off on the 3. And the loose ball, diving for it, KJ Adams. Shot clock violation.
Federico, by the way, out of the game now.
A trap, out of bounds. Kansas ball.
You can't catch the ball going to the end line as frequently as Texas Tech has, because that end line acts as an extra defensive player. You ideally want to create enough space where you can catch it. Look, you're running straight to the ball. Right? Now you've got no room, and the defense is collapsing over the top of you.
And it was a poor pass. Zeke Mayo leans in, off balance 3 is way short, goes out of bounds with 9 seconds to go.
That's bad.
Here comes Kansas. Zeke Mayo, a 3, no good. And for the second time in Texas Tech history, they've come to Lawrence and picked up a victory as 10th ranked Texas Tech survives and hangs on and knocks off the Jayhawks 78-73.